What's up, everybody? It is Frae, and your boy, he's fiending. He's fiending. It's been a week. It's been a week since Animore, and I'm going to just have to talk about it. Now, Animore was my second solo outing. I was a little more prepared this time. I decided to gather all my things. I took inventory of all my stuff. I had the change all out for me, all of my food and stuff that I was gonna buy. So Friday morning, I had just like a little bit of stuff to do. So after doing all the errands and stuff, I was ready to go. So I was going down to the Hyatt, and everything went smoothly. I was actually really surprised. I got down there around I want to say like 12:15. It didn't open until 1 o'clock, and I've already from Baltimore Comic Con decided I was going to go for a more minimalistic setup. It worked for me, and it was quick. It was like 15 minutes to put up. So once I got down there, I got my table, and then I got to the table. They actually moved me to a premium spot because they didn't have enough artists to fill the whole artist area. So your boy got a premium spot. He could sit there and he could see the entrance door. So you come in, you can see me right there. Bam. Had no choice but to go to my table. I'm like, alright, I got my setup. I'm good. Everything looks pretty. Let me go take a piss. I'm looking and taking it and everything. I'm like, oh, this is a pretty neat setup. It's kind of small and everything's great. And then hold up. It was Art by Sushi.
Art by Sushi.
Art by Sushi, I've been literally following on Instagram for maybe like 6 or 7 months now. Very popular artist. And she was here. So I walked to the bathroom, and it's like, from the corner of my eye, I see her, and I'm like, hey, I follow you. And then I'm like, ooh, I gotta pee. But she said she was gonna stop by my table, so I'm like, alright, cool. That's awesome. Did my thing in the bathroom. Came back. First half of Friday was slow. I got a lot of drawing done. But it was very slow. I didn't even get, I think I got maybe like 3 or 4 sales. It wasn't that many people because, you know, like I said in the previous video about Baltimore Comic Con, people are still at work, people are coming from school, and then you got to deal with the traffic getting downtown. So I wasn't expecting anybody to get there until like 4 or something anyway. And then the place closes at 8. Like, if you've been lazy all week, Friday is the perfect day to catch up on everything that you need to do. Your art, story elements that you need to write, anything. Friday is that day. Saturday, I'm like, this is the day. This is the day. It opens at 10 o'clock. Everybody's going to be coming in there. And I got to put on that. Got to put on that face. I put on that face. And let me tell you, Saturday was a good day. It was beautiful. Loved it. I had a lot of people say, it makes me feel great every time I hear it. A lot of people are like, I've seen this artwork before. And I'm like,
Well, I'm the guy.
what's up? Shake my hand. What's up? Give me my props. Alright, dap me down. Yeah, a lot of cool people. A lot of people are like, it's your work is different and I like it. So I was happy. I'm always very grateful that people take interest in my work. A lot of business cards were gone. And I had some people, one in particular, and I'm going to do a video on this, convention customer etiquette. It was this one guy, and he was creeping out all the artists. He kept talking about some conspiracy with Sony taking over the world or starting a war using Silicon Valley's money. And I'm like, dude, nobody gives a crap. Nobody cares. Nobody wants to talk about crap. at the anime convention.
Nobody cares!
Nobody!
We want to sit there and talk about this My Hero. We want to talk about Dragon Ball Super and when it's coming back. We want to do that. We want to talk about if Spider-Man Enter the Spider-Verse 2 is coming and what characters are going to possibly be in that. That's what we want to talk about. We don't want to talk about the world's going to end because such and such is going to happen and blah, blah, blah. No, don't do that. Don't ever do that. Keep it light, keep it fun. But he kept, and my dumbness because I like to talk. So I'm talking to these people and then it's like, you know how you get the awkward pause where it's just like, you're looking at him, he's looking at you, you're looking at him, he's looking at you, and then like, you just go back to sketching, and they're still standing there. They just the guy just kept continue talking about it, and I'm like, dude, I'm really just drawing right now. Like, I'm not even looking at you, can you please go away? Like, he was being a creeper about it, he really was, and he wouldn't stop, and he kept coming to my table the whole weekend. Don't do it. No deep conversations outside of what's my favorite anime and am I excited for upcoming show or whatever. That's all. And maybe where do I get my products and how do I pay for them, etc., etc. Stuff like that. We don't need to talk about the crises in the world because I'm guaranteeing, one, I'm not going to see it like you see it, and two, it's just going to be an awkward time. So let's not do that. But I had some really great people come up to me. I had this one girl, and she was like gushing over my work and just like talking about how amazing it was. And it really makes me feel good when I have customers like that are just like so thrilled to see my art. So that was great. I ended up selling out of all my mangas. I was like, are you kidding me? I sold out all my mangas by the middle of Saturday. I was floored. I was eternally grateful. And then I sold out of like three or four of my prints. So I did exceptionally better than Baltimore Comic Con. No, I'm jumping ahead of myself. So Sunday was kind of another slow day. People were getting their last minute things, but it was like a lot of people spent their money on other things, so they didn't really have that much money to spare. So it was fun.
That's all, folks.
I want to get to more cons this year. So it was really exciting to have my first one already in the books. I want to do at least 3 or 4 more by the end of the year. They're fun, and I really like meeting everybody. Whether you're a conspiracy nut or not, or you're just an anime enthusiast, I love talking to people. It gives me interesting things to talk about. That's really it. There wasn't anything too major except meeting Art by Sushi that really happened for me, and selling out of my comics. I like the venue. The overall atmosphere is fun, lighthearted. It's small. It's only about like, they probably had like 1,200 people at max.
It works.
And you get to talk to people, and you get to build connections, and I love doing that. So yeah, it was great. When the Ravens lost. What in the...